G'day golfers. Well, recently Cam Smith tore up the golf course at Kapalua, shooting 34 under to win the Sentry Tournament of Champions in Hawaii. So how did he do it? Well, obviously he's hitting the ball great and his short game's super, but what really stood out is that he only had 108 putts for 4 rounds. That's 27 putts per round. If you're like most golfers, then you're probably more like 37 putts a round. So how did he do it? How has he improved his putting so much? Well, we believe that this has a lot to do with it. The new ProPath putting mirror that Cam Smith is using with his coach Grant Field. Now, the ProPath putting mirror was actually designed by Grant Field and our PGA colleague Richard Woodhouse in Queensland. And these guys have come up with a really great design and a quality training product that can help any golfer. So we thought we'd put it through its paces. We're going to go right through from unboxing to how to use it and how it can help your game. And ultimately, where you can get your ProPath putting mirror. I'm Glenn Haynes. Welcome to Aussie Golf Pros. So here it is, the ProPath putting mirror by Back to Basics Golf. As I said, designed by Grant Field and Richard Woodhouse. Solid packaging, nice sturdy box. We've got the putting mirror here. It's inside a microfiber pouch. It's also a cleaning pouch, so it's great for keeping in your golf bag. It's quality material. It's sturdy construction. It's quality. You can tell that it's well made, it's well packaged. It's got a couple of protective films on here that I'll take off when I start using. And it's reversible. So there you got your right hand and your left hand. So suitable for everybody. I'm right-handed, so we're going to do it this way. So let's go through the many different features that the putting mirror has. So obviously your golf ball goes there. You've got your 4 stabiliser holes. So we're going to put some tees in the ground there. You can use it indoors, but for outdoors, you've got those tees there. And here's the real big difference is that the lines here, the green lines, those setup lines and path lines are unique to the ProPath putting mirror. We've got a natural 15-degree arc here for your backswing and downswing, and all of these lines are matched to that arc. So you can see how it helps you to keep that putter face square to your path of the putter rather than square to the target. And that's unique. I've never seen that on a putting mirror before. We've got some sliding holes here, so we're going to put some tees in the ground there to act as a barrier for your swing pass, so it's going to give you some quality feedback. If you allow the putter to drift on the inside or the outside, you can hit those tees, and you can make that quite easy to start with, and as you get better, you can get those tees closer together. And they're always going to be in a great position matching that natural 15-degree swing path that you want with your putter. We've got some holes here there for stroke length, so if your backswing gets a little bit too long, that can give you some instant feedback. And of course you've got your eye alignment line here and your shoulder alignment line there. So that's not all. You also get a little diagram here on how to set it up and how to use it. And these are really clever. You've got these gates. You've got 4 gates here at different widths. The widest one is 75 millimeters. And you go down and they're all different widths, and then your narrowest one is 50 millimeters. Let's give it a go. Let's start with a dead straight putt. So I've hit a few putts, definitely want perfect alignment, because if you're messing up your setup with your practice, then you're going to mess up your setup out on the golf course. So I've got 4 tees. We're going to use these stabiliser holes here to just secure the mirror in place, just in case I knock it, and that's really useful for our consistency as well. And we've got the towel down there just to protect the green, as we should always do with any sort of block practice. Don't want to spend too long on it. So let's go through the things that are really going to be improved using the putting mirror. So we're going to get that face square to the target. That's obvious. We've got a nice broad green line there. We're going to get parallel with that, square with that. The ProPath putting mirror is great for getting your eyes over the golf ball. But not just over the ball, but also aligned with your target line. You don't want to be aiming off to the right or to the left with your eye alignment. That really can affect your perception of the putter alignment. And we also have this green line here. That's for your shoulder alignment. Again, getting nice and parallel to the target to help you achieve your most consistent putting action. This is the real key here, is getting that putter face to stay square to target. Sorry, square to path, not square to target, but square to path as we swing back and through. And that's what a lot of putters, a lot of golfers struggle with. They tend to open or close the face in the backswing and downswing, and that's where that inconsistency comes from. Myself included. All right, let's see how we go with the first one. Nice and easy. So obviously I've got that putter square at impact. That doesn't always happen. Now, if I allow the face to open a little bit in the backswing, it's very easy to hit it out to the right-hand side for a right-hander. And if we get closed a little bit, that's my tendency sometimes, is to get a little bit closed in the backswing. And with the putting mirror, you can instantly see when that putter face is closed in relation to that natural 15-degree arc. So let's make it a little bit more challenging now. I'm going to get a few more tees, and we're going to really make sure that that swing arc is on point. Whether that swing arc is too far on the inside or the outside. So that's what we want to achieve. Getting that club to track along that natural 15-degree arc is going to help us to deliver the club more consistently to the golf ball. So if your backswing gets a little long on those fast downhill putts, we've got 4 more slots here in the back of the ProPath putting mirror, just to give you some feedback on the length of your backswing. So these are specifically for those faster putts and the shorter putts. And I've got the tee in the second slot there. Let's see if I can hit this putt without swinging too far back to hit that tee, and we should be able to control the pace on this quick downhill putt. Oh, I hit it. Good thing I hit the hole. Let's give the putting gates a crack. So I've got the narrowest one here, I think it was 50 millimeters, and then so that's got the number 0 on it, and then number 2, that's, I think it was 55 millimeters, no, 65 millimeters, that one. So obviously this is really focusing on getting that ball to start on your intended line. Because a lot of golfers have different putting strokes depending on whether they're hitting straight putts, left to right putts, or right to left putts. And we'll get into those breaking putts in a moment. So start with the straight one. Still want to get nice and square here and keeping that putter square to the arc. Through the first, through the second, away we go. Easy as that. So here's something I like to do with a lot of my students, and the putting mirror is great for this, is work on the length of stroke and getting the backswing to match the follow through. That's really key for your constant speed and your tempo and your distance control out in the golf course. So we can use these different steps here. I've got a couple of white tees, so we're going to start with a very short stroke. That's obviously not enough power to get to this hole here, but the blue one should be. The blue tees will give us the right length of stroke to get to that hole. Maybe, we'll see. So let's start with the white tees first. That's a very short backswing and then a very short follow through. And this is obviously for a very quick downhill putt or shorter putt. So back and through. I've just gone past the tees there, and you see that uphill there has only rolled 2.5 feet. Now let's try the blue tees. So have a practice stroke back through. That's going to feel really weird for a lot of golfers because they've all been taught to have this short backswing and then long follow through. But that there, we're over accelerating when we do that. So the putting mirror is great for that. We can really measure out the length of the backswing to follow through. I've added a couple of blue tees there, of course. And then we get good, consistent speed, and you're judging your speed based on how long the stroke is, not on how hard you're hitting your putts. So the ProPath putting mirror is great for helping your tempo too. Set up here a breaking putt left to right, and I've put all 4 gates down. Now my suggestion to you is you just start with one, start with the widest, because I don't mind telling you, I've been here a while, trying to set them up in exactly the right place so that I can get the ball through all 4 gates and into the hole. Narrowest one closest to the ball, and then the widest one is the 4th one there, numbered 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many goes it takes me to get it in. Even getting through that first gate is an achievement. Oh, just a little bit too firm. But I finally got through all 4 gates. Now I need to make a slight adjustment to that last one. And that's what you need to do, just make some slight adjustments. But what this does, it helps you to visualize what the ball's going to do, because I guarantee you, you're probably under-reading it. And I certainly was. I started off, I hit a couple of putts here, decided on the break, and it was definitely more than I thought. Because most golfers set up on a left to right putt and actually pull the putt, and for a right-hander, and for a right to left putt, they push putts. We under-read putts, and then we try to compensate by having 3 different putting strokes. And that's not the way to be consistent on the putting greens. So this putting gate drill is really going to help you to develop a consistent single type of stroke, whether it's left to right, right to left, or straight. Let's have another couple of goes. Oh, nearly. Yes! If you're serious about improving your putting, then the ProPath putting mirror is the gold standard in putting training aids. It can help so many aspects of your putting, and Steve and I are really impressed with the build quality and the design. And we're happy to thoroughly endorse this product. And as a thank you for everyone who's watched through to the end, we've got a 15% discount for our Aussie Golf Bros viewers. Just pop into the link here in the corner and we'll take you to your code for your 15% discount. Are you the best putter you can be? It's getting too easy.